fellas, how you doing? Your boy Al, I'm back again. Monster Weathering Contest #1, first of its kind, and what a success. So far I told you it could be 50 voters or 500. The tallying was done and there was around 300, a little over 300 votes. So that's really good. Nice, nice, nice. Before I get into who the winners are, I would like to show off all these ones again and then attach the name to each letter as well as the email address, because I know the next questions are going to be, hey Al, who's letter A? Hey Al, who's letter H? And you're going to want to know these answers, because you're probably going to want to shoot a message and say, hey, can you do some work for me? So right now I'm just going to make it blown up for these 9 guys. I'm just going to blow shit up, and they're going to get emails from a lot of you guys talking about, hey, do some work for me. Hey, that's the cost of doing business in contest. People get their names out there, and what happens? You want to get their work done by those people. It's a good thing. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go quickly over each one again, give you all the names, and then I'm going to reveal the winners. If you guys are really good, I'm sure you guys out there already just did all the adding and stuff. Okay, guys, as we start back here, very nice models, sets of models. This is letter A, and letter A is done from Paul Alphonse. And if you look there, you can see his email address right there below. So if you like his work, you can message him. Next, models by B. B is Justin Elnicki. And if you look below, you can see his email address is right there as well. C. C is done by Robert Pierce. Robert Pierce, his email address is down below. You can see Robert messaged me and told me he wasn't good with graffiti. So I said, well, then just do the weathering. Very good job. D, as we go on to the letter D. D is done by Chris Lasher. So as you can see right there, Chris Lasher, email address is below as well. Move on to the letter E. You see E here is done by Leovardo Perez. His email address is down below. If you like his work, message him. I'm sure he's ready to do some work for you too. On to F. F right here is done by Quinn Sharp. You guys might know Quinn. He's been around. He's on my Facebook. He's in many groups as well. His email address is down below. H. Oh, HHH. That is done by Craig Cole. Email address down below. I love all these models here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just that UP covered hopper right there. I'm really, really liking, okay? On to here. I is done by Johnny Peters. So if you look below, Johnny Peters, and his email address is right there, okay? Last but not least, J. J is done by Joel Nicodemus, okay? His email address is down below. So if you like his work, message him. I'm sure these guys would all love to take your money, providing you with some beautiful artwork. Got it? There they all go. Okay, so that's the models right there, guys. Very impressive. I'm very proud of all you guys who sent it in. Very nice job. You guys did very good. You guys should all be proud. I appreciate it. These are gonna look great on my layout and everything, but I wanted to give 2 shout outs to 2 guys who volunteered to tally up these votes here. So one of them is Tony Villanova. Okay, I think I said that right. Tony Villanova, who sent me a spreadsheet, kept track of all these, and have it all right here, which is really, really good. And he's one. And the second guy was, again, another hard name to say, sorry, but his name is Velibor Vorvek. I got that all jacked up, sounds Russian, I'm sorry. Velibor Vorvek. I want to thank both of you guys who sent me messages to tally up these votes. With that being said, I described the parameters of how the votes go, and they came off a little bit different, but still came up with first, second, and third places. All the orders are the same on both of these. The numbers are slightly different, and I understand the reasons why, because even though I described the parameters to them, some people out there, like I told you guys before, dumb, and they do things like I, J, A, they did that. So between that, I told them, okay, one vote counts and things like that. And so you have a couple variances and difference, a matter of a few numbers, but the orders are still the same, so we're going by those. That being said, now I would like to talk about the models, okay? The models that I think are my very favorite that I told you I would share, okay? So with that being said, let me turn around and take a look, and I'm gonna tell you in my top 3, okay? Not in any specific order, but my very top 3 that I really liked, and I'm gonna explain why. Okay, guys, one of my top favorites, Jay. Yes, yes. Jay was one of my favorite ones here, and the reason is the same reason I'm sure a lot of you voted for Jay. As I explained to you guys before, I love graffiti, that's a huge thing, but you didn't need a hand paint graffiti to be in the top. Therefore, this is decal graffiti, but I'm loving it. And with this was really the one that set me saying, damn, I love this model. Look at this, I mean, that's just creative. Very, very nice. You couple both of these together, made this one of my very top favorites. These models were done by Joel Nicodemus. Very good job, I'm loving this. Psh, off the hook. So my next choice, it was getting harder and harder and harder, but my next choice was F, Quinn Sharp. I chose his for a couple reasons. I'm loving this covered hopper. No graffiti at all. Just the way it was done. Very nice, loving it. And this separated it from the rest right here. This was the one when it came down to the reefer car that separated from all the rest. And the reason is simple, is that he hand painted these graffiti. It's all hand painted there. Top notch. So even though my first choice wasn't a thing about hand-painted graffiti, this is hand-painted graffiti and really stepped up with the complexity of the graffiti. Couple these two together, boom. The last, but very not least, I'm gonna tell you what it went down to the last 2, okay? Because it was very hard for me to decide. I know a lot of you guys went through this. My last decision was between I and D. I'll explain to you why they were very hard decisions, because you put them both together and they're both really, really nice. My choice is gonna be I. So I chose I, hard pass for D. Very good job, a lot of you guys did so good job, but I'm gonna tell you, I made the cut. This was done by Johnny Peters. I'm sure a lot of you guys voted for this. I already seen the numbers, a lot of votes came in for I. We all understand why. I was done very artistically well. Not only did you have the hand-painted graffiti, the weathering itself on the reefer car. The weathering there, the rust, the streaks, the wheels. Just about everyone had the artistic sense to weather the trucks and wheels, which is a really good thing. This right here, again, hand-painted graffiti and the weathering. Look at the rust streaking. Got that side, this side. This right here, very, very nice. Someone pointed out before that weathering or graffiti usually is not done 16 foot high, which is true. It's not a common thing, but you do still see them, and it's not like it can't be done. So even though you had that high mural painting, I thought these were really good. Those are my top 3. Now, let's get on to the results. I'm going to read the 3 top winners, and then I'm going to show you what I have here right now, okay? So, 3rd place chosen was D. Congratulations, that's exactly what I thought. That's top notch. As you guys know, you guys went through the same thing I did, probably that hard decision. I chose I. You guys chose D, who made 3rd place. So the letter D is Chris Slasher. Congratulations, 3rd place. Very nice job. We're gonna move on to 2nd place. 2nd place, the letter F. Here we go with F, right here. One of my choices. One of my choices, as I just explained why. It's really great to see that it has made number 2. I explained my reasons why it stood out. It stood out to you guys too. F was done by Quinn Sharp. Really nice job, dog. Really nice job. You made it. 1st place. First place winner with 190 votes, as far as what I'm looking at right here from Tony. 190 votes, first place to the letter I. We all know I was gonna make it. I seen that from the beginning. I felt as though I would make it. Off the hook, hand painted, and the weather in itself, really, really good. I was done by Johnny Peters. Congratulations, first place. First place is gonna win the locomotive and $50. Second place, of course, 150, and the third place, $100. So with that being said, I'm gonna quickly show you right here. This is the tallying of the two guys. So, as you can see here, if you see right there, you can see the tallying from first to ninth place. Okay. This one right here is provided by Tony. He did a really nice Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Looks really good. He kept it by the dates. So if you look, there's the dates of, you know, how many people voted. The dates of how many people voted and how many, who they voted for from A to I. The first Monster Weathering Contest has wrapped up. We have 3 winners, congratulations. The top vote getters are both the same from both lists. So from Tony's list, it's IFD, and from Velibor, his list is IFD. So same tally-in, 300 votes. That's how it worked out. Give a shout out to the guys who did this for me. Thank you very much. I think this was a tremendous success. It worked out perfectly. Everyone got to showcase their work. It all came out nice. I want to do this again. I'm not sure when, I'm not sure how, but I always want to send out my items so that no one's stuck to buy that item, send it in to me and do all that stuff. So that's my plan. What I'm thinking right now is I really like these scale trains, Gunderson hoppers, covered hoppers. I really like these. I think that these could be done in so many different ways. So I'm thinking about doing like 10 of those and go from there. In the meantime, I'm gonna get back to doing my layout projects because I have plenty of things to do. I have another collection over there to work on, selling, and gotta go to work. So I'm heading to work soon, so I'll edit this video at work. Again, congratulations to all the guys out there. The rest of the guys that are there, you guys all did good jobs, yo. You guys hooked it up. There's no one in this group that shouldn't feel proud at this, you know what I'm saying? We all know that the way the voting goes is it's all personal opinions and choices. And of course, what's the big vote getter? Graffiti and hand-painted graffiti. So it just shows you the census of people really like that, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a fan of hand-painted graffiti. However, one of my top choices here was decals. So Jay used decals and it was one of my top choices. On the contest behind me, E, C, and H. Those are 3 guys that use none or very, very little graffiti, and it doesn't take away from the job they did. They did good weathering here. The Trinity Reefer car that E did looked really good. They all look fantastic. They're gonna look good on my layout at one point when they're riding around here. For now, your boy Al's gonna be out, so I'll see you on a rebound, fellas, all right? Peace out.